Come on down and help big games get even bigger. You've seen them at the Folk Festival, O-Week, and more. Big games, Jenga, Battleship, and Connect 4. Now we're taking big games to the next level with bigger structures and more interaction, and we need your help. Come to the Big Games Fundraiser on Sunday, February 17th at Whiskey Dick's, starting at 9 p.m. with live entertainment by the J.D. Edwards Band and a live interactive game show. There will also be a silent auction and much more. Tickets are only $10. Available by emailing biggamesfolkfest@gmail.com or calling 204-471-8353. Leftover proceeds of the event go to the Canadian Parks and Wilderness Society Manitoba chapter. And we're back here in Peg City Groove, CKUW 95.9 FM. We're joined with Sean Strachan, one of the organizers of that Big Games fundraiser that you just heard there. Thanks for coming on.
It's great to be here. Great to be here.
So, Big Games. How did it all start for you? Because you're one of the main guys that started building these things.
Yeah, well, it started off with myself and Jody Hopper, and it first kind of came through when Jody started talking about the animation crew at Folk Fest and being able to be on there. So we started thinking of different ideas of what we could do. And then one day I was working at Future Shop. It just dawned on me. I'm like, giant Jenga. I really want to play that game.
Yeah.
Right? But my first vision was Danger Jenga. Like it was going to be 4.5 feet tall, and you could go over 9 feet.
Yeah.
And it was like you're going to have a step ladder, wear hard hats, and the full body armor, right?
Yeah.
So... But that was kind of a little too much, so we did a life-size one, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, it was like, well, I love Connect 4. Let's build Connect 4. It's like, oh, man, Scrabble's one of my favorite games. Let's do that. So, and it just kind of grew from there.
And now you've been like a regular staple on like all the major festivals.
Yeah, well, we that year that we built them, we brought them to the Folk Fest, and then we brought them to Harvest Moon Festival.
Yeah.
And then we built more for the next year. And we brought them to both again. So
and they've been a hit every year. So now comes the time where you're trying to eclipse what you've done before and make big games better, and thus the fundraiser. Can you talk about the fundraiser and what you're trying to attempt to do with this?
Well, I was trying to up on Battleship. I'm like, well, how do I make a better game than that? You know,
you make a movie.
Well,
no, you do
don't
not
make a
no,
movie.
that goes down.
Well, we were we some ideas were kind of thrown around, and we kind of settled on one. And I'm trying to keep it a secret of what we're doing, but I'm sure there's hints out there.
Is it Mousetrap?
No. Somebody actually built Mousetrap. It was if you look it on YouTube, you can find it. The guy, it took him 7 years to build it.
Yeah, but that's a little too much. But yeah, so you can't tell us what it's going to be, but you can say it's going to be bigger and better and more interactive.
Wow,
absolutely,
that's one of the words that you're using.
Absolutely, and I want a little bit more interaction, more of a presentation, right, in a show out there. Because right now we're just kind of letting people play the games, and we want to.
Is it trouble, and you're your own piece, and there's an actual thing that you get to pop in the middle?
Well, maybe.
We're narrowing it down here. Yeah,
I'm just gonna keep going, man.
That's a good idea.
I know board games.
Yeah.
Well, what? Now let's get through the specifics because we're losing time here on the show. You have a lot of crazy things lined up for this event at Whiskey Dick's, including live interactive games and other things that are going on. You're going to set up all the games.
Well, I don't know if we're going to have room for all the games, but I'm definitely going to bring some of them down there, and depending on the time and the weather conditions, because we might be able to set some outside.
Yeah.
So.
I don't think Hungry Hippos would work outside.
Yeah.
No, I don't have that one yet. But that's
quit giving like it's one game at a time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and we're raising money specifically for the project out at Folk Fest, and then it's going to cost. I've estimated about $6,000 to $7,000 to do it. Any money above and beyond that is going to CPAWS, Canadian Parks and Wilderness Society, Manitoba chapter, and we're donating money regardless to them. And I like to donate a lot of money. It would be great. So the more the better.
Awesome.
And you get some great live entertainment too.
The J.D. Edwards Band is playing, and we also have a silent auction as well, where I'm actually auctioning off a life-size Jenga.
Wow!
So,
wow!
Yeah,
that's crazy.
A couple tickets to Folk Fest.
Wow!
With camping.
Holy moly!
We got a nice camera, telescopic lens, bag, card, and I got a nice Eureka tent with some camping accessories.
So all your Folk Fest shopping right there if you put enough in
absolutely.
the silent auction here.
Kablooey.
Now, what day is this?
It is Sunday, February 17th.
Okay.
So it's a Sunday. It's the day before Louis Riel Day, before Stat Holiday.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So extended holiday,
Nice.
then you can
So
go.
there's no excuses not to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, was this inspired similar to like this weekend's the big
The Castle Boys.
Fundraiser, which is apparently sold out with like 400 people. It's ridiculous.
I'm going there tomorrow.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So was this kind of inspired that like now let's try to let's try to make our own little fundraiser that can help.
Exactly
this
right.
thing?
So we've put a lot of money into this, right?
Yeah.
It's cost a lot of money to get where we're at right now, and we'd like to build some permanent things out there, right, where we can continually bring them to let people enjoy them, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is the way that we can do it, right? So,
That's awesome. I think it's also just important for all of us that are living through this awful winter to remember that at some point we're all going to be basically naked in a field together playing Jenga.
Absolutely fantastic.
Definitely.
But I have a question.
Yes.
Do you really think that solar power is going to make a life-size operation game work?
It might help recharge the batteries that I would have to get to do it.
Yeah.
So, but or we can get a little wind generator thing.
Now, the last part of this before we let you go is how do people get tickets to the social?
Well, you can email us at biggamesfolkfest@gmail.com, or you can give me a call at 204-471-8353, or you can find us on Facebook, Big Games, Toss Yourself into Health, and leave us a message there. We can get back to you. So we can deliver to you, make arrangements to meet somewhere in between, whatever. We can make it happen. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, Sean, thanks so much for